What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Ray back with another code video. So let's jump straight into it. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to run Facebook ads properly, how to actually read the metrics, how to scale, and just the whole strategy. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to, sit down and just show you how to run an ad like everyone else does, but they don't teach you the actual strategy. They don't teach you how to even read the numbers, etc. And then next thing you know, they're going to funnel you into their paid community where they charge you. They're going to charge you for a mentorship or some type of bullshit to take your money. Thing is, I don't need your money. I make a good amount of money off a good amount of things. I have a decent amount of clientele that I've scaled to good numbers like this. As you can see, 365K. Let's just refresh that right there. 365K. So that's just one store. I manage a good amount of stores. I have a good amount of clientele. I don't need people's money. If I do this, I do this out of the kindness of my heart because nobody taught me how to do it. My main thing is to put out so much free value and just break the game essentially because no one's doing it like Ray. Nobody's doing it like me, man. But yeah, getting into it, I actually have a Discord server where I host calls. I host weekly calls for the free ski. I don't charge anything. I don't gatekeep any type of game. I'll put it all out. Whatever's on my channel is free game. So if you run any type of clothing brand, any type of e-commerce store, or just a store in general, you want to get straight into it, this is the place to be. Make sure you like, comment, sub, just to show me love, because I'm putting out free game. All I ask for is just turn up my Instagram and bio, Ray in the Dark. Subscribe to me, and I will teach you everything for the free ski. So let's jump straight into it. Make sure you join the Discord too. I'm active on there all the time. I'm answering everybody's questions, or just DM me on Instagram. So let's jump straight into it. All right, this is going to be a quick little explanation about how it all works and how everything just correlates. So getting into it, Meta Ads 101. The first step is your Facebook Business Manager. If you click this link, it's going to be in the PDF in the Discord. You can literally either just search it up, join the Discord, get the PDF. It's all free. Click the link, make yourself a business manager. Once you have your business manager, you have to understand it holds everything. You have your Facebook pages. The pages are what connects to your Instagram to run ads. The ad account is what you run ads on, and the pixel, a lot of people get confused. The pixel is something that tracks all the data, tells you how many sales you're getting, all the impressions, clicks, etc. You need the pixel to be set up properly. So let's hop into it. Once you have a business manager made, apologies, I just hit the mic. Once you have a business manager made, this is what it's going to look like. First step is you want to go into pages. It's going to take a second to load. Give it a sec. You want to click add and you want to click create. Once you create your page, it's just going to be a normal little page. You want to click view page. Once you click view, you can actually just, it's going to load up. Give it a sec. You just go onto the page, you switch now, and you just edit and put a logo up there. Simple, straight to the point. You go into your ad accounts. You want to click add. You want to click create new ad account. That's it. You'll have an ad account. And last but not least, you want to go to data sources. Well, Pixel, they actually moved it to data sets, but when you click on data sets, you click add, and you literally name it, and you just click create. Once you have your Pixel, it's very simple. This is how you connect it. You go on to Shopify or whatever platform you're using. We use Shopify. You want to click on Facebook and Instagram right here. Well, you could download it. I don't know if you have it downloaded already, but you want to download this app on the Shopify App Store. Once you download it, it's going to let you log in through your Facebook. You log in through that, it'll automatically connect. If you scroll down right here, it'll show your pixel. This is the pixel we have, and this is what we're using. I can't change it because I don't have the other one set up, but this is the main pixel. This holds all your data and everything. Make sure you do this step properly. So very simple. Setup is not that hard. But once you're set up and good to go, right, let's actually jump into running the ads. You want to click on the ad account, and you want to click on open an ads manager. This will open your ad account. Getting into it, we'll just open. Okay, cool. So don't worry about all this mumbo jumbo. I'm going to explain that. I'm going to teach you all about it. Don't be confused. So getting into it, first step into any ad account you hop into is testing. You want to test. So ABO cold testing. That's you can name it whatever you want. I have different structures for naming. I have the strategy right here. Once you kind of get familiar with it, same thing. Discord PDFs in there. Campaign naming. You could use this. You could use whatever you want. It's your choice. But yeah, getting straight into it, let's go into the ads manager right here. So ABO, what does ABO mean? When you make a campaign right here, you can click create. You have different things. Our main goal is sales always. If you want something else, you could do that. But if you want sales, you want to make money, you click sales. I'll show you how to make the campaign, but I'm going to explain to you what ABO is. ABO is basically ad set budget on. Budget right here, ad set. So for example, I have 3 ad sets in here. This is set to 50, this is set to 50, this is set to 5. If If I turn all these on, this ad set will spend $50 a day, daily. It's not going to spend $50 on each ad. It's going to spread it out. The whole spend is going to be spread out. This is going to spend its own 50, and that's going to spend its own 50. Each ad set has different settings you go through. Now, CBO would basically be if I click edit right here and I turn advantage campaign budget on. CBO is basically campaign budget on. That's for scaling, but we don't have to worry about that. This is for beginners just to learn. I'll have more videos on scaling too. So getting into it, let's click create. Let's click create sales and then manual sales camp. Advantage Plus is when you sit down, you move all your winners into Advantage Plus and you scale those, but we don't even have any winners yet. Manual sales camp, click continue. And then naming wise, you can name it whatever you want. I'll go with the structure I usually go with. We'll name it ABO ABO code and testing. Simple, straight to the point. Scrolling down, turn catalog off. Advantage campaign budget, keep that off because we're testing. Then ad set. Now, ad set wise, right? It depends on the niche you're in, but if you're doing clothing, broad does really well. If your shop isn't set up properly, just go to a website. A lot of people's shop might not work, so just set that up. And scrolling down, conversion event, you want to click on purchase. That's the goal. Our goal is not add to cart, checkout. No, our goal is purchase. We're aiming for purchases. That's what we're going to aim for. So let's go with purchase. Scroll down, you're going to have your daily budget right here. So as a beginner in terms of budgeting, like if you don't have too much bread to play around with, I would tell you either $5 to $10 daily. A lot of people would be like, put it to this, put it to that. Me personally, if you're a beginner, you don't have too much budget to play with, let's say 5 to 10 daily. If you have a budget to play with, 20 to 30, sweet spot. Keep it at that when you're testing. Audience control, US, we do US. And Advantage Plus audience, click add. And age, this is a big thing. So one, like you can test different angles too, right? But with ad sets, you can do an A to B test. So a lot of people do broad. I like broad too. Personal preference, one thing me personally in terms of strategy that I've seen do well is 18 to 44. So I do 18 to 44. And depending on my ads and the creatives I have, I could go with either male or female or just leave it. Demographics, you want to leave it completely broad. Simple, straight to the point. Now into naming the ad set, let's name it bad. Or you could just even do number one, broad, or no, it's not broad. It's 18 to, I believe, 44, if I'm not wrong. 18 to 44. All gender. And last but not least, basically, whatever products you're pushing out. So let's just do all products. Simple, straight to the point. That's your ad set right there. Now getting into the new sales ads, the new sales ad right here, I like to name it V1 and then just details on whatever you're pushing out. So this is the Facebook page. So when I scroll down, you click on the Facebook page right here. So the way you connect your Instagram basically is like once you have your Facebook page made, it'll let you connect your Instagram through here. Simple, straight to the point. Getting into it, manual upload, single image, carousel collection. I would say test different things. For this account, I've seen carousel does very well. Carousel is basically a stack of different images. So if I click right here, carousel, continue, boom. That's what a carousel is. Now, if you want to do single image, speaks for itself, one image. Now, getting into the next part, for some accounts, existing posts do good. You want to split test, you want to check which one does good for you. If you have a post that did good organically, then you could most definitely go for one of the organic posts just by clicking select post, Instagram. You go to Reels, feed, etc. Simple, straight to the point. It's not too hard. So that's how you actually sit down and run an ad, right? Now let's actually get into the strategy for this. So this ad account currently, let's click customize columns, click purchase, purchases value right here. Move this all the way up, put this right under amount spent. Let's do maximum. So we spent around 2.2 to get a return of, I'd say 8.372 is still decent. It dropped down to 3.76 altogether. But if I just click on that, It's doing decent, but there's a couple of things we have to switch up. Got to talk to my client about getting more content, etc. But still pretty well. Still did pretty well for the cost we're selling things at. So if I go right here, click on analytics. So he started with me in March, right? Feb, he made 2.5K. Hopped in with me during March, and he made $20,000. Conversion rate went up. Did a little website revamp. AOV is fucking 250. We did a couple things. Get into that. If you want to actually learn how we do bundles, I have a video on my YouTube channel about bundles. Bundles make a lot of money. Made a good amount of money off it, hence our AOV is up. But yeah, safe to say we're selling everything at high ticket. But in terms of strategy, right? Once you launch your ABO, it's very simple. Once your ABO is launched, you go into ad set. You want to test out different things. So the way I like to, I'm going to delete this ABO right here. So I'm going to kind of teach you guys a couple things about my ABO. So this ABO 18 to 40, all products, did pretty well. I'm going to test out a broad one, but this one was interest. So what I actually switched up about this one was, if I scroll down right here, I did interest. So I'm going to expose my interest right here. Atlanta, Balenciaga, Christian Dior, Drake, Kanye, Louis Vuitton, rapping, Supreme, Travis Scott. I did interest. And safe to say the flip was pretty decent, 500 to 1600. So that's like, click right here. That's 3.08, 4.22. So still a decent ROAS, but main goal is CPA, cost per purchase, or cost per acquisition, right? So cost per result right here, that's what it's called. But you mainly want to also look at that. So as a beginner, what would you do? What would I tell you to do if you're playing with a very low budget? This is what I would do. I would launch an ABO. I would do at least, let's say you do three ad sets, right? $5 each if you don't have too much of a budget to play with. And creatives wise, I would probably toss in, I'd say around 1, 2, like do 4 creatives in each of them, or even 3, and let that run for at least a couple days, 4 to 5 days. Let that run, let it spend a little bit. But since we kind of walked through that, this video's main goal is to kind of just help you understand meta, so you actually know how it works. The medium, intermediate, and then advanced stuff we can get into after, but let's understand the actual metrics, right? So CPM, cost per impression, is basically what it costs you to show to 1,000 people. If your CPM is like over $15 to $20, that means it's a content issue or creative issue. People don't want to see your ad. So make sure your CPMs are low. It will show you your reach too. But getting to CTR, basically your click-through rate. So when I say click-through rate, what I mean is the people that are clicking your ad. So your ad has to be engaging. So people are going to click on it. A 4% is beautiful. A lot of ad accounts I've seen 1%. That means your ad's not engaging. There's no offer. People don't have a reason to click on it. CPC, 20 cents, costs per click. 20 cents is very good. If your cost per click is fucking $1, $2, I don't know, man. ROAS, basically return on ad spend, what we spend to get back. So we got a 3.9x ROAS, purchases, 71 sales, and average cost per result based on our average order value, 257. In terms of the way we do bundles, people purchase a lot when it comes to it. So these are the metrics. I would say sit down, take notes, try to understand the metrics too. But next thing I would also want to talk about is the ad text. So if I click right here, if I go to ad text, I do 2-2 split. So essentially I test 2 together. So I do one primary text and then another primary text with it, and headline and call to action. Now I'm going to teach you guys some game I haven't taught anybody. So ChatGPT 4 is $20 a month. You want to make sure you have ChatGPT 4. So I actually created this as private right now. I might put it up later, but essentially let's say 55% off zip ups next day shipping. Click that right there. It will literally do it for me, and it's for my audience essentially, and that is it. It's not going to sound like a bot. It's not going to sound like a robot. All the texts I use off this, they convert amazing. That's what I've seen. It's going to give me all the primary text. It's going to give me all the headlines, etc. Grab them, use them, make money off it. How do you do this? I'll teach you how to make one. So you want to click Explore GPTs. Click Explore, click Create, and right here. This is how you create it. Now you want to start talking to ChatGPT and tell it, hey, this is what I need for a certain audience. Now you can also check Or wait, you could even ask GPT, but like, for example, let's say I go on normal GPT. What is the recommended character limit for Meta primary text, headline, and description? It'll give you that. Facebook or Google, blah, blah, blah. What is the record? Come on, hurry up. There we go. 125 characters. So headline 40 characters and description probably like 30 characters. So you get all these numbers, right? You click on Explore GPTs, you click create, you tell it the characters, you tell it the audience basically, hey, I'm selling streetwear clothing, etc. I need you to copyright for my Facebook ads, my Meta ads. Then you want to talk to it. You want to teach it a certain way to copyright. If you want to learn more on how I use ChatGPT to just, make my life easier, comment down. You can ask me. I can make a whole video on how I actually make my GPTs and just clone myself essentially. But this was the ad text I was showing you was off the GPT. This was off the GPT, and safe to say it converted very well. If I look right here, converted pretty well. I don't know why these are off. One thing I've also noticed, Meta does weird things. It will kill ads for no reason. Like these I had running a couple days ago. I just hopped on, check again. They turned it off. We have to turn it back on. It is what it is. It's Meta being Meta, but it's all right. It's cool. But like I was telling you guys, it's not that hard. It's pretty simple. I'll also teach you CBO scaling. So CBO would be the actual campaign budget on. I didn't end up doing the CBO yet because I launched it, but then we had a couple problems with Meta, so we paused it, and then we never got to scaling it fully. I'm just scaling it through the ABO, but testing is scaling essentially when it comes to Meta. But CBO-wise, when you click create, you click sales, you click continue right here, manual sales campaign, boom, right here. All you got to do is just Advantage campaign budget on. You just turn this on, your CBO's on. That's it. It's so simple. It's not that hard. So I'm just going to delete that. We don't need that. So for example, let's say your ABO is doing good for the last 2 weeks, right? So I click on both of these. I'm going to look at my winning ads, the ones that got me the best ROAS. So 4X, that's cool. 5X, 6X, cool. I grab these. I click duplicate, existing campaign. CBO, where is it? CBO scaling. Slap it in here, and I just scale it up. It's that simple. Now, one quick tip about ABO I would tell anyone is if I go right here, I click edit. Let's hop into my actual thing. I actually have to set it up for this account. I don't think I set it up yet. Oh, I already did. So you want to actually exclude the last 30-day purchases. So if you click create new, click a custom audience, click website, click right here, all website visitors, last 30 days, or no, not include, exclude people. You go right here, click purchase, and you just name it last 30-day exclusion, and you just add it to each testing. What it's going to do is it's going to exclude the people that purchased in the last 30 days. It's pretty simple, nothing too crazy. So, I mean, shit, I think we could end it off here, man. This is just a pretty simple video just for beginners. I have a good amount of Google Docs in terms of PDFs to sit down and learn. It's not a run and go learn thing where you can just sit down and learn it in one day. No, that's not how Meta works. You want to sit down, you want to put your time in, and you actually want to, understand what this is. If you don't know what it is, it's going to take time. Put the work in. You're going to see success. It's not a one night type of thing where you just copy what I do. No. The way I'm teaching you is for long term. It's not for short term, so you make quick bread and then you just blow it or it doesn't work. No, it's for longevity. You always want to think, a couple months into the future. Jeff Bezos, 5 years down the line, thinking in the future. That's going to set you up for success. Think long term, learn this high value skill, you're going to make a lot of money. But yeah, other than that, I think I pretty much walked you guys through everything. If you have any questions, you could DM me on Instagram. Or you could also join the Discord. I host weekly calls. And other than that, it's cool. We can end the video off here. Make sure you like, comment, sub. If you really appreciate the game and you learned something, comment down I learned something. Join my Discord. Let me know what other type of videos you want me to make. And I got you guys. Try to put the time in. I don't sell any courses. I have nothing to sell you. All my game is genuine and absolutely free. I'm not going to put you in a paid school community because I don't need your money. I'll make a good amount. Yeah. Anyways, it's the Wolf of Scaling. Ray out. Have a good one.